everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. In this video I am going to be setting up a couple of my planners for the week ahead, and I'm also going to be adding some of the goodies that I got in the Infinite Lotus subscription box this month. So the first thing I am going to add is one of the notepads at the back here, and I've made two notepads from the one, so I'll show you that in a moment, so I can use them in two different planners. And before I do that, I am just going to move a couple of stickers to the front here and also remove the May calendar card, as we're now into June, believe it or not. So this was the to-do notepad that we got in the subscription box, and I have divided it in two in order to make use of it in two of my planners. So that will sit nicely in there at the back for quick to-do note taking. So I also want to add in the June calendar card, and I'm going to remove the May monthly overview and vellum, and I keep this obviously for next year. And I will add in the June version. So this month it came with this marble dashboard at the back. So, June, it is a bank holiday in Ireland tomorrow. And then I am working on site on Wednesday, and then I'm going to Dublin on Friday for a trip with my family, so I'm off that day. And then the following week I have clients over from the UK, so I need to be on site a couple of days that week, I think. Great. Okay, I also wanted to go to my travel section, as I got another insert that I can use, and that is the packing insert. So let me just find that. I won't add all of them in, one or two. Yes, so we got these packing list, which is a nice addition to the travel wish list, daily travel planner, travel itineraries, and I do have a packing checklist back here, but it's not as nice as this one, so I'll take that one out. And add those in here. Okay, and then let me see, do I want to add anything else into this planner? I think I might add just a couple of the 100-day challenge into my goals section. Okay, so I think that's everything I'm going to add to this planner for now. I also want to make a new inbox list, as some of these items are old or already have been done. So I need to ring Sky and sort my TV subscription. I also need to order supplements. And focus on health routines and planning. Book the dentist. I am saying this with a while. It's funny, I bring my dogs to the vet whenever they need it, but I still haven't gone to the dentist this year to look after my own teat. But anyway, that's on my list, and my next month's budgeting to do is start my emergency fund savings. And I need to look into health insurance as well. And there's a couple of things I want to do in this planner. I want to really start filling out all of the inserts in this planner. So passwords, birthday lists, start my dog records, start budgeting and planning some of the home projects I want to do next year. So I'm just filling out my quarterly inserts. I have a Dublin trip next week and a work visit the following week. And work is going to get particularly busy over the next couple of months because, as usual, there's something coming up that I'm going to have to deal with. So I'll probably be on site a lot more in June and July. Oh, and also I need to focus on well-being week planning. And I'm writing that in my personal planner because there's a number of things I need to do outside of work, you know, for that. And the last thing I'm going to do in this planner is I am going to just set up my weekly planner. So this week begins on the 2nd of June. And like I said, it's a bank holiday tomorrow. So I am going to make a start on one of my assignments. It's due on the 10th of June. I have to go to work on Wednesday on site for interviews and a health and safety quarterly. And then I have a Dublin trip on Friday, so I need to pack for that. And I also need to prioritise ringing Sky. So Sky is our television provider, and it's makes me laugh, but you can add as much as you want on the website and add things and buy things. But if you need to delete something, you have to ring them and spend ages on the phone trying to get through to them and then convincing them to allow you to cancel. But anyway, I need to do that because my bill has doubled recently. Okay, I'm in my work planner now, and there's a couple of bits I want to add from the sub box in here. I want to switch back to my cloth and paper inserts after trying another one this month, and I want to set up the week for the week ahead. So first thing I'm going to change in here is I'm going to take out this daily plan because I have daily sheets in here, and I'm going to add in the to-do notepad, which would be better because I take a lot of to-do lists in work. And I'm just going to add this urgent sticky note as well in the back here. And I like how they, sorry, I'll just move these down. I like how they give us two of the sticky notes, which is nice because you can use them in two planners. So you really get great value for money out of the Infinite Lotus sub box. I would recommend it if any of you are thinking of signing up to do so. And I have started up the cloth and paper subscription again, which is something I used to get regularly as well. Okay, then we got this sanctuary dashboard, and as I work in the donkey sanctuary, I really want to add this in here somewhere, but let me see where it might go. It might replace this one altogether. Actually, I'm just thinking that really matches this planner, so that could be a good idea. Let me just... Uh-oh, something has gone wrong. Yes, I think I really like how that looks, so I will save this for another time. Sanctuary, a place offering space for healing, renewal, and returning to one's natural state. Okay, now the inserts. So I had been using, this month, I tried the weekly undated from Infinite Lotus. I'm not really quite sure about it. Now, it is blank, so I can use these again, but I think I'm going to go back to my, I mean, look at the amount of writing I did this week alone. So I'm going to go back to having a bit more space on my week on 4 pages from cloth and paper. So we are finished with May, so I can take out May, and we have our June monthly. So my month's dashboard. And like I said, I'm going to go back to using the week on 4 pages from cloth and paper. I go back and forward with this because some weeks are busier than others, but this is coming back into a particularly busy time, so I just need to bite the bullet and start using it again. And that way I don't waste it, which is good. Okay, I'm going to have to clear off all of these. It's my weekly dashboard. I'm getting a new priorities worksheet, I think. Yeah. Okay. So then what I do is I have to go through all of this mess and find all of the to-dos I need to focus on this week. Okay, so I have gifts and hospitality policy to review, as well as a conflict of interest register. And doing this allows me to clear out all of these sticky notes, etc. So that's fine. That was some interview prep we were doing. My priority is going to be well-being week planning. I have everything organised, as in I've reached out to all the suppliers, but I need to put the calendar together and start purchasing everything we need for the week. I have an employee relation issue to sort out this week. That's on Thursday, so I must be saying that I'm on site on Thursday as well. Great. Okay. I need to book the Red Cross. I did send them an email last week, but I didn't hear back from them from an event we're holding. So I need to get them confirmed in. I need to do some scoring for some awards we had internally. And I'm just going to highlight that because that is overdue, I would say. And I had totally forgotten about it on Friday until I'm just after seeing that now. So I'm going to make sure that gets done. as a priority. I might actually do that tomorrow and just take the time back. I need to contact our learning provider about a online course that we got and isn't correct. And I need to price up hand towels or hand towel dispensers. I need to configure a laptop for an employee, a new starter. And I need to get some legal advice on a matter that we're dealing with on Tuesday morning as a priority. I mean, the tasks that HR just do is just, it's every time I'm doing something like this, I realize like the breadth of what we look after. You can go from setting up a laptop as if you're working in IT to getting a bit of legal advice on something. I'm lucky I like variety. I need an employee to confirm a price for a marquee. Okay. That's my club card. I'll keep that. Okay. Okay, so that is everything transferred from all of this mess from last week. The week just gets a bit crazy, and towards the end of the week I am writing all over everything as opposed to using a kind of, and that's why sometimes I can take out my extension notebook and just give myself a nice clear space to write on for the day. Because you can see how hectic it gets by looking at all the sticky notes, etc. So usually when that happens, if I need to refocus, I will take this out and just start the day using something like this. So it just gets my mind back. You know, tidy house, tidy mind. Well, the same goes for me and planners. So when that craziness happens and I'm jotting down things left, right and centre, I usually take out my extension notebook, which is undated, and I'll just start myself a fresh page like this along with my planner to keep me going for the rest of the week. So that's my personal planner and my work planner ready to go for Tuesday morning. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe and I will see you in the next one.